I'm not sure what drew you into this anime. It could have been the bouncy boy, the bouncy boys, or maybe the not so bouncy boys. Just know this video idea was brought to me by one of my subscribers, so if you like this video, be sure to thank him in the comments. My name is Unseen Whispers, and let's jump into it. 5 anime like that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Well, right after you pause the video to guess what waifu this is, leave your guess down below in the comments. Number 1 is actually going to be 3 different anime because everyone recommends them, so you've probably already watched them, but I can't just leave them out. Let's make this quick. 1A, Overlord. Satoru Suzuki was your run-of-the-mill working citizen when one day he gets trapped inside his favorite video game. In-game, Satoru is a dungeon lord who accidentally begins to take over the world. You might ask, how is Overlord anything like that time I got reincarnated as a slime? Well, both protagonists get isekai'd, both have a monster's body, both are stupidly overpowered, and both essentially build a country from scratch. 1B, Log Horizon. 30,000 gamers get isekai'd into an online MMORPG computer game. Our protagonist Shiro is a master strategist who quickly adapts to this new life and begins testing the limits of this world, all while becoming a leader to help guide others through this adventure. Log Horizon and Slime share a few traits, including the isekai setting and how their protagonists both create and run a new type of society. 1C, One Punch Man. In a world full of superheroes and villains, an everyday normal man named Saitama did 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a single 10-kilometer run every single day for 3 years. After 3 years of this training, Saitama became the strongest creature in the universe, so strong that there is not a single entity that can withstand a single full-power punch. 2 key similarities to that time I got reincarnated as a bounty boy include their overpowered laid-back protagonist, and the comedy. Kind of hard to explain, but both shows just give off the same vibe. Slowing it down, we have a more recent anime. Number 2. High school prodigies have it easy even in another world. After a plane crash, 7 of the most brilliant high school students wake up in a medieval fantasy world. Each student has a unique expertise, each falling into one of the following categories: politics, economics, swordsmanship, medicine, espionage, science, and magic. Not like I shoot fire from my hand type of magic, more like illusions and sleight of hand. Okay, look, just roll with it. Just as you'd expect, the students use their skills to repay the village that has been taking care of them. Shortly after creating a power plant and opening a trading company, they decide they're ready to go to war against the corrupt government. A large focus of this show is seeing the students use their skills and knowledge from Earth to advance and dominate this new fantasy world. This anime's likeness to that time I became a squishy boy would mainly be the advancement and expansion of a city. Then of course it's an isekai with an overpowered main character. Well, I mean main characters. And don't forget the completely necessary fan service. I'm kinda wishing I would have put this in my anime video on Dr. Stone. Sorry to interrupt, but we are about to hit 1,000 subscribers. I only made it this far because of you guys, so what video would you like me to make for a 1,000 subscriber special? You can leave your idea in the comments or just hit me up in my Facebook group. Link will be in the description. Next up is number 3, The 7 Deadly Sins. Not to be confused with the other 7 Deadly Sins anime. In this story, the 7 Deadly Sins are a group of legendary knights who were accused of treason by Britannia's most trusted protectors, the Holy Knights. Some stories say the Holy Knights successfully hunted down and killed all 7 of the sins, but others say the sins were able to escape. Either way, our story begins when the kingdom's Holy Knights rise up and overthrow the king, seizing control of the kingdom. By sheer luck, the youngest princess escapes the castle and begins her desperate search for the legendary 7 Deadly Sins, who she believes will save her father and Britannia. 7 Deadly Sins and Slimy Boy share a fantasy setting and an OP protagonist. In both anime, the protagonist surrounds themselves with strong allies consisting of all the different races, and both anime do a fantastic job of blending together action, comedy, and fan service. Moving on to number 4, The Devil is a Parttimer. Demon Lord Satan was trying to conquer the world of Entei Isle, but had his plans ruined by the great hero Amelia. Left with no other option, Satan retreated through a dimensional portal which spat him out onto Earth. Due to Earth's lack of magic, the great Demon Lord Satan finds himself stranded and has no choice but to work a normal job at McDonald's. No, it's McRonald's. That's what I said, McDonald's. McRonald's. McDonald's. I said it's freaking McRonald's. Anywho, while Satan is creating his new plan to regain his magic power and to climb to the top of the corporate ladder, the hero Amelia has come to Earth to finish what she started. This anime takes everything you know about our regular mass-produced isekai genre and flips it on its head. The direct similarities to Watch Bouncy Boy Go would be the isekai concept and the large focus on comedy. So at first glance, you might think these two anime don't seem that similar, But trust me, if you enjoy seeing a normal person get turned into an all-powerful comedic slime, then you will absolutely love watching a demon lord and hero struggle against the everyday trials of being a normal human. If you're not yet sold on the similarity, just remember, technically Demon Lord Satan is trying to rebuild his empire, just like how Rimuru builds his town. Were you able to guess what waifu this is? It's Vanessa from Black Clover. For number 5, I thought about choosing Shield Hero or Arifureta, but I've already made a video dedicated to both of those, so I wanted to pick something different. And it seems like you guys really want me to talk about In Another World with my smartphone, so here we go. Number 5, Dog Days. Sync is an extremely talented acrobat who is preparing for his next competition, but one day while leaving middle school he is magically transported into a new world. Immediately upon arrival, he is informed that he was summoned to be the hero that will save Biscotti from its enemies, and the fighting has already begun. But in this world, battles are more like sporting events, so nobody really gets injured, so Dog Day's likeness to that time I got reincarnated as a slime would basically just be the fantasy isekai setting and the extremely strong protagonist. But I like to add at least one anime to every list that I think the majority of you haven't seen, so that's why it's here. I mean, it's an isekai. Do you need any other reason to watch it? Last thing, this person seems to be struggling, so say a quick prayer for him or her, or wish them good luck. Thanks for watching everyone, and I hope to see you next time.